Well, fine, good afternoon, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I'm in Leicester, Vermont today, and that's south of Middlebury on Route 7. In fact, if you look over here, that road over there, that is Route 7. And if you were to watch my meeting house video, then that is the meeting house right there, and next door is this place here. Can you guess what this started life as? When I saw it, I thought, oh, pick me. Well, let's start with the style of this building, shall we? This is Greek Revival style. Oh, I've talked about this in several videos, but in case you haven't caught my others, let's go over the parts of the Greek Revival style that we can see here. So typically, the gable end of the roof faces the roadway. This is the road in front. It's like a driveway in front, and it has this pediment right here, and these ends here we can see if a piece of board came all the way over, we can see that they would connect and be a straight line, and that's the pediment. Think the Parthenon and of ancient Greece, where they had a frieze at the top, all that good stuff, and you can see this is the pediment. Also, there are pilasters, one here and one here, as well as down here as well. And a pilaster is a column that's built into a wall. It also has a strong lintel, which is what this is. That's the piece that is above a door or a window. In this case, it's over both. The reason I say that is because of the door right there in the center, and then on either side of the door, those are called sidelights. Those are windows, rectangular windows. They would have extended the entire length. They're called sidelights because they're on either side of a door, and they let in light. So sidelights. Pretty nifty. Now, this started life as a schoolhouse and town hall. So this is the schoolhouse and town hall, and it's an historical municipal building on Schoolhouse Road. And Schoolhouse Road is right here. Let's go ahead and take a look-see at this. Downright cold today. The wind just goes through you, doesn't it? Man, I have my down jacket on, zipped. Schoolhouse Road. So it's just west of Route 7 in the center of Leicester, Vermont, built about 1858. It's a fine example of late Greek Revival architecture and is the town's best preserved district schoolhouse. Its upper floor has served as the town hall since its construction and was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1988. That sky looks ominous. And look at that sky. Oh, that is not... There are severe weather alerts for today down in this area. Ice and snow-covered roads. But we can see the road is clear. Now, we look at the top of the building, right here at the center. Let me go ahead and zoom in for you. You can almost see that is a bell up there to call the children, of course, to classes. The Leicester Schoolhouse and Town Hall is located in a cluster of civic buildings, making up the village center of the rural community on the north side of the Leicester-Whiting Road, just west of US 7. It stands on the east side of Schoolhouse Road, just west of the brick Leicester Meeting House, which I showed you. It is a two-story wood frame structure with a gabled roof and clapboarded exterior. The building corners have paneled pilasters rising to entablatures running along the sides. The main, or south-facing facade, is symmetrical, with a central entrance set in a slight recess, framed by sidelight windows and pilasters supported a corniced entablature. The interior of the building houses open chambers on both floors with vestibule areas in the front and a staircase in the front right corner. The building was constructed sometime after 1858 when the association that owns the Meeting House granted the town permission to build on its land. Along with the Meeting House and the Stagecoach Inn, located just across US 7, spoiler alert, there will be a video on the Stagecoach Inn. This assemblage of buildings represent a quintessential Vermont small town, 19th century crossroads village center. Okay, on that note, let's do a walk around of this building because, well, I want to and we can. All right, well, we see there's a handicapped entrance, which is good. Come back around to the front for a closer look. Only one piece of gutter right up here. Interesting. Must be for snow falling down onto the handicap ramp, or even, well, must be for snow falling off the roof. It's a shame all those things are closed in there. All the drapes, curtains. That you can really see anything in there. The first floor addition on the back here. They have plenty of LP gas. There are actually 3 tanks right here. And more of that beautiful Greek Revival style on the back here. The pilasters, on the corners, and over there too. Let's walk to the end of this field here, and see what we have when we turn around. It's beautiful, isn't it? Now this single-story building slightly mimics the schoolhouse. It has the gable end facing here, but no pediments and no pilasters, and no entablatures either. But at the end of the day, I guess who cares? I see that the schoolhouse and town hall has been sided with vinyl. It is easier to care for that, no doubt. If you're living in Vermont, certainly harsh weather, it will certainly do things to your latex paint. But we can see that it's been sided. Nice. I don't have any information on that house there, but it's quite nice. Who doesn't like a barn? It's quintessential Vermont, is it not? It is. And here's that bell. closer look at this front of the building. Look at that big door. Isn't that amazing? Wow. That is beautiful. I am partial to Greek Revival style, but still, it's amazing. Let's take a closer gander at the side lights. We have a marble step here. They have clearly regraded this to have the tar almost equal with the marble step. If I show you with my foot, it's pretty good approximation. I'd say maybe quarter to half an inch. So big wide door. These side lights, as I said, likely came all the way down. Although that's pretty fancy. Maybe not. Maybe just designed partially. But the light from the side lights let in natural light, which is important because they didn't have electric lights in 1858. Walking backwards to get a full glimpse of this right here. Some of you folks, as driving here, I drove by a few cemeteries, including one I had never seen. I've driven the road several times for my travels, and there was one tucked in the woods. I'll have to go see if I can get that on the way home, but who knows? I may not be able to. Anyway, this is the Schoolhouse and Town Hall here in Leicester, Vermont. So thanks so much for coming with me today. I truly appreciate it. I might add that I am at 98 subscribers. 98! Holy guacamole. And I think you know by now what happens when I hit 100, but in case you don't, let me tell you. I'm going to offer you a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes for me to produce a video for you. So, things like equipment errors. Oh, equipment errors. There are two major ones that I've had a few times. The Patricia errors, more than a few. Ugh, gosh, what is wrong with me? Actually, don't answer that question. I don't want anything in the comments about what could be wrong with me. The list is so long. The things that a handful of our fellow human beings do. Oh my gosh, this. Now, some of this I just need to reframe how I view it. But other stuff, it just makes me want to smack someone's head. Not mine, someone else's. Don't do that. Just don't do it. If you do that with me, what are they doing with other people? Let's see, what else? How do I choose what I'm going to film? I used to do one way. I sometimes still do it that way. I really do it another way now. And that's in state. If I were to travel to New Hampshire, which who knows, I may. It's about 2.5 hour drive to New Hampshire from where I live. So anyway, and then the last thing I'm going to include are the two creepy experiences I had. Each of them in a cemetery, of course. Now, I don't consider cemeteries inherently creepy at all. But these two experiences were. So much so that my gut said, get away. So, always obey the gut. The brain is slow to catch up. And oftentimes we want to be polite. The heck with being polite. Just get away, if your gut says so. So anyway, those are things I'll include in that video. So, 100 subscribers, I'm at 98. Oh, 98! I so much appreciate your support of my channel. So, If you have ideas for videos, there's a couple of ways to contact me for them. You can send me a direct message, a DM on Instagram, instagram.com/travelingforhistory, at traveling for history. Or you can contact me via email, travelingforhistory@gmail.com. 1 L in traveling, the word for is written out. Anyway, you can send me ideas about things you think I should videotape. Never know. You could be your suggestion could be next. All right. So thanks so much for coming with me today. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. Until I see you again, you have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.